Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm wasting blood. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this diesel-ass thing. Really nice. Okay. I feel like I was looking for something over there. I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Must have asked them all this stuff already. Oh, wait.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Okay.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Alright, alright.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Okay. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be why...
I will see you.
Oh, gotta make some more stuff.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Alright. Rest to evolve. Not just yet. I want to see what other stuff this place has to offer. So apparently I need to find a bunch of people stricken with the fatigue. So.
An angel made flesh, I tell you.
Uh-huh. Right, let's go ahead and... Guess I gotta go through here.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Okay. What's going on,
Forgive
Father?
my interruption.
All that
Do
yelling.
not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Johnathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Ooh. Equal rights, buddy. Right?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Ooh.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the
Quite a judge.
Well, you...
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
This is it. Kill it with fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Fire is just the instinctive answer of a caveman facing something he does not understand. This is the 20th century.
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Tell me,
God,
you're
my
Joseph.
Vicar.
Oh, alright. I made my one answer with that.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
That's it, man. Just kill it dead with
But
fire.
I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupting city.
Look at him, he's like, my eyes are too bloodshot for your BS right now.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Holy Crusade.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Right. This guy is off his goddamn rocker.
What do you mean?
All's
Quite a...
for you.
Well,
As a
what do you...
to be.
I have...
Okay. Yeah, that guy is like... Oof, screwballing.
Glass and I'll be gentle. Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
Absolutely
I'm not
nothing.
looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Cute.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Alright. Now,
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in
Even though I
London,
already healed you.
and you could be exposed.
Well,
or expose
give it
others.
a no.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Oof. Well then. Good.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Okay.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Right, next up.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Oh. Carlton Banks. Look at this guy.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Where is she going? Where are you going? What is this? You need to cut it out. No? She doesn't want to leave. She's just like, why are you giving him medicine?
Investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
She's freaking out. Like, ah, ah! Why would you give him that? Oh, okay, now she's back over there. She's still peeking, though. Stop it.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright. Let's see. Wonder what else I can do. Oh, she's hollering at the black guy. I wonder what else.
It's locked, all right.
Who else I could talk to? I remember she's
Hello.
like the mute.
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Wow. Not even the gaze works.
Very well.
She's a witch.
Goodbye.
Calling it. She's a witch. Cool. Mr. Darby. Oh! Trapped myself. Right. Could teleport up there. Just not yet. Not yet.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your...
You were just over there!
Goodbye, May.
I'm not going crazy, am I? That was like a pretty long walk for you.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Fancy...
You met... Do you need help, sir?
I only need...
Right.
Goodbye, for...
Let's see. Jill Peterson, healthy. Barry Lewis. Benjamin Parker. Oh. No. Okay. Fatigue. I don't think I have any more of that. Okay. Recovering.
Cheap price, good quality.
Where can I find these people? These two fellows. Ooh. There you go.
Oh, take a look, don't be afraid.
Let's see where I can find them. As soon as I do that, I'll see what side quest that I got just by talking to people. Right.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You
I already gave it to him.
this house.
Okay, at least I know where to go next, but right now,
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening.
I'm afraid...
oh, I don't have a thing for migraine?
A
Yeah.
gun?
I thought I made all this stuff too.
How are...
I'm not your...
Goodbye, young...
Boots will be proud of me.
Alright, well, if I can't make the medicine, somebody's gotta go. I feel like Whitechapel's already forsaken, so... or maybe I should eat all the important people. Ooh. 3, 1... Yeah, alright. Check. Let's look at these trinkets and more, whatever that is. Guess I gotta go down here. Oh, hello, sir. Ow. This takes down the stamina so well. This club is so diesel. Oh, the T-pose! Somebody hasn't loaded it correctly. Shit. So deadly. And there you go. It all took care of itself. Somehow, I guess. Okay, ring, cigarette case.
I cannot enter.
Okay. Somewhere I could climb up? No. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be down here to begin with. But what's down here? Can't help this sense of urge for adventure, for pills. Oh. Okay, down here. Give me that neck. Oh no! Wait. Oh. Oh god. There's a lock-on button, I forgot it. But deed is done. Because this club is so diesel. And none of these weapons have durability meters. Oh, oops. Hey, boss. No. Oh. Figured out the lock-on button last minute. Okay. It smells like rotten meat. One's near, I know it. Oh. Alright. Hey, what's this? Oh, you know, this is a pretty big box to just keep one little ceramic circular container for pills. So badly I wanted to say cylindrical. Let's see. Maybe I gotta teleport up there. Yep. Whee! What the hell? Alright. Just gonna casually walk while it feeds. No big deal. I'll take this axe. Oh no. Ah. Hey. Woo. Oh. Oh, it's just like Castlevania. Wow, look at this thing. Real life, it would be pretty fucking terrifying to go up against. Alright. Right.
Steady, boy!
Oh. Oh. Stop it.
There's one of them vermin! That's gonna hurt!
So was that? That's gonna hurt. Name me a doctor that just swings around this like club from the Wu faction of Dynasty Warriors. It's pretty much what it is. What the hell? I literally just went around in a full circle, I think. Yeah. Back to the city. No. I must find the box. Methinks it's in there. Methinks. I hope so. Nope. Gotta do the Viva la Yeet upstairs. Is the box up here? Oh. Oh,
This could be the
there
box
it is.
Lewis thought
Hey,
he
hey.
lost.
This is what happens when we look up.
There's a letter inside.
Am I able to look inside the box? I moved too fast for the menus to keep up with. But there's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his life and his best friend, it will crush him. And then he will kill you. We had some good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it, and I know it too. So I'm ending this right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Goodbye for now. Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis.
The scandal.
Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Oh man. You know, I kind of want... I wonder who I should give it to.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. are only pain.